Hi, my name's Amanda Stablein. Today we're going to continue to talk about the Google Calendar. Specifically today I'm going to show you how to create a meeting as an event. We're going to add location to the event, link a reference video in the description, add an attachment, create a guest list, and add notifications to the event. Planning for a face-to-face meeting or via video is easy using Google Calendar. Calendar details include options like adding locations, video calls, and attachments to an event. This makes it easy for everyone to get access to the same information in one place. Planning for meetings has never been easier. To get started, we need to access our Google Calendar by clicking on the Apps icon in the top right corner and choosing the Calendar app. Once the calendar has loaded, I'll create a new meeting event to be held tomorrow, June 10th. And I will call this the Google Calendar Training. I'm going to leave the calendar set as the Amanda Stablein CSD calendar. This is the one I use for all of my school events, and then I'll click on Create Event. Now obviously I've included very little detail, so I'll have to go into Edit this event by clicking on the event, choosing Edit Event. And I'm going to switch this from all day and switch the time. We will be meeting from 12 p.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. In the Where section, we're going to host this meeting at the school. So our school's address is 700 First Street, Kelowna, Illinois, 61241. And as I enter in that address, it will find it. I can click here, and then it will also add in a link for Google Maps in case someone needs directions. The next thing I'll do is link a reference video in the description. So in the description, I'm just going to type a very brief description here. Today, you will learn to create a new Google Calendar and share that calendar with others. Please use this video as a guide if needed. Now, I already have the YouTube video pulled up that I've created showing them how to create a calendar and share it. So I'll just copy the URL from here and paste that into the description. The next thing I want to do is add an attachment. Underneath of the description box is a link for Add Attachment. I'll click there. And the attachment that I'm going to I'm going to have to upload from my computer. I can select them from my computer, and in my documents, this is called the Google Calendar Meeting Agenda. And I will click on Open. That document has now been uploaded. I'll click on Upload here. If I were to use a Google Drive document, I would have to make sure that that document had been shared with everyone. So I'll click on Upload. So now when they click here, they will be able to download that document. And now I need to add a guest list. Adding guests is as easy as knowing their email address. In the top right-hand corner, there's a box where you can enter in their email address to invite them. I'll invite our principal and the superintendent secretary. By clicking on the Return or Enter button, that will add them to the list. It will also keep track whether they have replied as a yes, maybe, or a no, or if they just haven't replied yet. The last thing I'll do is add a notification. When I click down at the bottom where it says Add a Notification, I can choose whether to get an email or a pop-up. I can choose how many minutes, hours, days, or weeks beforehand. I would like to remind myself with an email 1 day before, and then I can add in another notification to email me 1 hour before. That way I'm reminded the day before and 1 hour before the event with time to get there. When I've finished, I'll at the top click on the Save button. Would you like to send invitations to the guests? I'm going to click on Send. This will send them an email invitation. And now my meeting event has been created. In review, today I demonstrated how to create a meeting as an event. We added a location to the event, linked a reference video in the description, added an attachment, created a guest list, and add notifications to the events. Next time, we'll talk about Google Calendar student and teacher tips and tricks. Until then.